Haven't done one of these videos in a long time. It's Saturday morning in July of 2026. I've been travelling a lot. Me and Jan have been away practically every single weekend. We've been at concerts. We've done lots of stuff. So haven't had much time to do anything in the garden. We're having a really hot time here. If you look at the garden, you know, it's really brown. I haven't really done very much out here. It's been too hot, but also we've been away. So we've got to get all this back under control. I mean, it's not looking too bad. I need to fix that into the hedge there. It's quite bad, but I did get all of this done. I took out the drain cover here, sort of seeded over all that, so hopefully that will just disappear. And I got myself one of these big containers here, so I'm going to build a bog filter because my water's not looking very good. But what am I doing today? Because I've got a weekend and it's not that hot today, it's compared to what it has been on. Apparently it's going to get warmer. What I've decided to do is fix Calico Hill. So if you remember, when we dug out all of this, I piled all the dirt here and it's become a bit of an eyesore. It's probably the only bit of the garden that's completely out of control. The fella next door's took down that big hedge and he's built this sort of orangery thing there. But all of this is out of control. So the plan is level this field out. And the reason I can level it out is when this fella did next door, what he did was create this great big trench thing. So I'm going to take all this dirt and I'm going to smooth it out. Get this as level as I can. Drop it down a couple of feet, get it level. And then here, this was just like rough gravel. Whenever I try to power wash the deck, the water has nowhere to go. It just stands on the surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a hole there when I finish leveling all this out. I'm going to dig a big hole there, throw some of this gravel in, and then I'm going to grass over it. So I've got like a grass area leading into the hill. Well, it won't be a hill, but it'll be flat. But I'll have a grass area here. And then hopefully I can be able to sweep any water off the deck and it'll soak into the ground because it had nowhere to go. All concrete and bricks and stuff, it had nowhere to go. So now it'll have a big area to go into. But oh my goodness, I've done that thing again where I've ended up with a great big pile of rocks. I keep doing that. A lot of pebbles in this garden. And either I'm going to put those pebbles back down along this path, or I'm going to use them in my filter because, you know, pebbles ain't cheap. So I've got some, I'll use them. So first things first, I'm going to get in here with my cutter and my strimmers. I'm just going to hack everything back, see if I can get it back to something that looks like a garden. So having dug for an hour and a half, I think that's the level I'm going to get. So I don't want to go above that there. But I mean that's a good foot down, maybe a bit more. Maybe if I slope it back towards there. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this massive lump in the middle here. So I've got all that space there I can use. Bring that up level. Maybe bring the flower beds up a little bit. It's just a case of pushing it around and smoothing it out, right? So making pretty good progress along the back here. Hot going. It's nice and shady over there. Of course, this bit's going to be a sunny bit. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got all this done. So now I'm going to start taking off the hump of that. I'm going to use it to bring that up. You can see they undermined our hedge there, our shed there. So I'm going to bring that up, fill in behind these, see how much of a level I can get. I'm expecting a slight roll down, but see how flat I can get it. So a couple of hours have gone by now. I've been not slogging at it, but I've been digging and then having a drink and stuff, but you know, it's very warm. But here we go, look. So I managed to take most of the hill, flatten all that out. Flatten all that out. I don't know if there's enough space to take all of this hill. Maybe another couple of inches across the whole thing will deal with it. Gosh, I piled a lot of dirt here when I was building Calicos. Wow. So end of the day, I'm exhausted, so I'm going to stop. But we did quite well. So, I mean, I've got it. It looks really different from over here. Stand here and look. Yeah, it looks like a different garden. It's really light and open. Jan showed up and started chopping down trees. I think she likes the open look. These trees have all grown into each other, so that can go. We think we'll replant this flower bed now. Now we've dug down to it all back here. This looks like quite a nice flower bed. I might grass this and see if we can get a bit of a lawn back here. Like it's another bit of the garden that's amazing, right? Anyway, I will carry on cutting down these cliffs tomorrow and we'll see where we get to. Sunday morning, I slept well last night, watched England play. Why don't they play like that all the time? Anyway, come down this morning, we'll finish this off. Got a little assistant today. But it's looking good this morning. And there's a couple of hours of work here, I think. But it looks so different from yesterday. It's crazy. I'll do a before and after sweepy thing. But yeah, amazing. Let's go. Well, things have settled down a bit now, so I thought I'd come out and film where we ended up. I'm very pleased with it. So this is how it ended up, for now. I put this piece of wood in that I had lying around. I'm going to do a bit more sieving there. But as you can see, pretty much done. We were able to get, you know, really flat. I mean, I'm very pleased with it. We managed to create this space over here. Still a bit undermined in that back corner, but not terrible. So this is all nice and flat now. And if you look at that, that's not terrible at all, is it? Yeah, it's got a slight, oh, that's the wheelbarrow falling over. Yeah, it's got a slight bow on it. But given that I need to run it down to be level with the patio over there, that's pretty good, right? Here I had a lot of rocks left over piled down the side, so rather than dig out those posts all the way down to their concrete bases, which I know will be there based on what happened over there, I've just dug them out down to their concrete and then found these rocks and just started creating this rock border. I think it looks nice. It gives Jan the flower bed she wanted, and it looks kind of more natural than those would. It'll just be longer lasting. So I think grass is the way to go next. So on the next video, what I'm going to do is put a platform in here. Initially, it's just going to put the square in here. I think I might come out here and do my exercises, to be honest. Make a nice big platform. I could have a nice, in the summer in particular, it'd be nice. Come out here outside and exercise. But then, you know, for parties or whatever, it'll be another seating area. And then eventually me and Rory are going to build a castle on it. That'll be a nice activity to do. So that's the end of part 1. I will post a video for part 2 of putting in the platforms and things. And then probably finally I'll do one when I grass it and all that. I'll get a final view.